Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Erica J. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, you know I'm gonna give you my big fat heart because I love each and every one of my subscribers. Y'all, today I'm gonna get rid of my YouTube voice and we're gonna get down and dirty and have some girl chat about weight loss. All right, I do not take myself too seriously, so if you get offended by any joke that I may say, I am sorry in advance. But y'all, your girl was big, as in I was chunky, looking like an egg. I'm gonna share some tips with you guys on how I lost 20 pounds. Yes, girl, 20 pounds in 2 months. I had like so much fat right here. It was terrible, y'all. And I know a lot of people struggle with this. So let's get right into the video because I want you guys to glow, to flourish, to feel good. So let's get right into this video. Alright guys, tip number one, this was the hardest one on my journey during my weight loss journey to overcome. This was a huge obstacle for me, and this was eliminating sugars from my diet, y'all. I love bread because I love sandwiches, and you need chips to go with your sandwich, and I need a soda to go with my sandwich, which is a Pepsi. Is my absolute normal everyday routine. But on my weight loss journey, I had to eliminate everything I love. All the sugars had to just be 86. So on your weight loss journey, I'm gonna tell you the first thing to do, seriously do, is eliminate sugars from your diet. First of all, you're gonna feel better and you will eliminate so many calories from your everyday diet. It is super, super ridiculous, right? So that's tip number one, eliminating sugars. Tip number two, guys, is eliminating fried foods, right? Nothing good comes from fried foods but high cholesterol and fat and heart disease, okay? So on your weight loss journey, and really now in my everyday life, like my weekly meal planning, I try to eliminate all fried foods. That includes French fries, fried chicken. I mean, anything fried, just try to cut that out of your diet. Now, you might want to add that back in moderation when you've gotten to your ideal weight. But for the meantime, and as long as you can hold out, just eliminate all the fried foods that you can. It will help you bring your weight down tremendously. Alright guys, a little backstory on how your girl started her weight loss journey. I was at my boutique during COVID packing orders to ship out, and I had just a freak accident. I fell, broke my ankle on both sides. I had to have surgery. I ended up getting a plate and pins put in my left foot, and I had to have 2 rounds of physical therapy. And on top of that, we were still in COVID, so I'm eating like crazy, not getting around too well, you know, laid up most of the time if I wasn't here doing orders, just watching TV. It was just all a mess. I got so depressed, I hit my highest weight in my entire life, which was 199 pounds, okay? But one day I was like, yeah, okay, this gotta go. When I hit that 199 pounds, y'all, I felt like so disgusted in myself. Every time I looked in the mirror, it was just a new area of fat, and I'm like, I just gotta get this off, right? So that's what led me to this video, because I'm feeling so good lately. I got this weight off, and I know people struggle with weight all the time, so I was like, let me hop on my channel and get some real tips that you can sustain. Because you know, a lot of these like weight loss tips, sometimes you listen to people, they start off too aggressive and it's stuff that you can't maintain. So these tips that I have for you are things that I feel like, you know, that you can implement every day and that you can sustain so that you can keep your weight down. Alright guys, so tip number 3 is replacing your junk food snacks with healthy snacks, right? For me, 4 o'clock and like 9 o'clock were like my main snack times, y'all. I'm telling you, I gotta have a candy bar, a soda, some chips, something in that line, right? And then at night, the same thing, the same routine. But if you think about it, if I'm eating a candy bar and a soda, that's like 400 or 500 calories, and I'm doing that twice a day, not including all of my meals. If I take those 2 snack times out, man, I'm eliminating like up to 1,000 calories from my intake every day, which is a huge amount of calories, and bad calories at that. But if I go ahead and replace them, which is what you're gonna do, with healthy snacks like fruit, nuts, you know, you can do rice cakes, anything healthier than what you're doing now. Replace it with those type of snacks and you'll be cool. You'll start seeing the weight drop like almost immediately. Alright guys, so tip number 4 is to eat more fruits and vegetables. Now I know for some of you this is going to be very hard because a lot of people don't like vegetables. For me it was easy because I eat fruits and vegetables anyway. It was just a matter of switching them around. So for example, for me, I love steak, I love baked chicken, healthy baked chicken, but my sides sometimes are not so great. Like I would love to have a loaded baked potato or garlic mashed potatoes. And so during my weight loss journey, I had to substitute some of those sides. So instead of having mashed potatoes or some kind of starch like a sweet potato or macaroni and cheese, I would just eliminate all those sides and replace them with asparagus and a salad or broccoli and a salad, something along those lines. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of having starchy sides or high fatty sides, right? So incorporating fruits and vegetables, you know, you gotta substitute some things that you may want, but you can go back to that in moderation. But substitute those high fatty sides for fruits and vegetables. All right, so your fruits can also replace those unhealthy snacks like candy bars, chips and all that stuff. Instead of having a bag of chips, maybe have an orange. That's exactly what I started to do. At first it was a little bit difficult because it wasn't as satisfying, but over time it got tremendously better. And I would do like a fruit melody. So instead of having like my Doritos and a Pepsi for a snack, I would do like bananas, grapes and oranges, something like that. Fresh fruits that, you know, were light and airy, didn't weigh me down, and just felt good, and I was full. All right guys, we're rolling into tip number 5. This one was very crucial for me, y'all. So this time around, you know, we always try to lose weight at some point in our life. You know, our weight goes up and down. This time I was super serious because, again, I was the heaviest I had ever been in my life, 199 pounds. So I decided to make myself like a little makeshift weight loss journal, right? And so one of the components of my journal was a daily food intake, right? So every day at the end of the day, I would write down all the food that I ate. And I gotta take a moment of silence because, y'all, I was so embarrassed with myself at all the food that I ate. It was absolutely disgusting. I remember my first day, like for breakfast, I had like eggs with pork sausage, a biscuit, orange juice, home fries. Lunch was a sandwich, potato chips. I mean, dinner was like this huge, I had 3 sides. It was like then apple pie, ice cream. It was truly disgusting. So just looking at that on paper, I was like, you have to do better. This is why you're fat. This is why, you know, you can't fit into your clothes, because you're sitting here just gorging out on food. Like, it was absolutely disgusting, and I had to take accountability. And so I'm passing that on to you guys. When you are on this journey, you have to take accountability for everything that you are putting in your mouth. And that food journal, y'all, on that first day, you keep it real with yourself. Don't omit anything off that list. You write down every single thing that you had. It will definitely change your life. It is an eye-opening experience on how you treat your body and everything that you put in it, because sometimes it just ain't pretty, okay? So that's my tip for you guys, is to start journaling all throughout your weight loss journey, everything that you eat, and you will recognize from the beginning to the end, your food intake is gonna look so different, and it's gonna look so much better, and you're gonna feel so much different when you get to the end of your journey. All right, during this weight loss journey, it can be extra stressful. You don't know what to do, don't know where to start, can't keep track of things. And you know, when you go into something without a plan, that's an easy recipe for disaster and for failure. And I don't want you to fail. I want you guys to lose weight so that you can feel good and have the confidence that you're looking for, right? So I had a weight loss journal when I was on my weight loss journey that I created, right? And so when I did this video, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna tweak this a little bit, and I'm gonna make this more comprehensive and thorough. And I was thinking of you guys, my subscribers. So I made a weight loss journal specifically for you guys. You can do your meal plans. You can write down your meal plans, your mood, okay? Your daily food intake. You can keep track of your BMI, your grocery list. It's so comprehensive. It's linked in the description box below if you want more information. Make sure you guys grab it. It's super, super affordable. I created it especially for my YouTube subscribers because I want you to succeed and come out of like a winner. Okay. Tip number 6. I am not the type of person that likes to use that word diet. I used to do that in the past, you know, when I used to go on these little diets and stuff like that and try them out. But I also noticed that like the 3rd or 4th day, I was like done with the diet. So now I try not to use the word diet when I am on a weight loss journey. I just say I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm doing a lifestyle change. Diet seems so restricting. It seems like I can't have this, I can't have that because I'm on a diet. My next tip is just to eat in moderation, right? I don't like to eliminate everything from my diet like forever. Of course, in the beginning when you're trying to lose weight, you have to eliminate things, right? But when you add them back, you just do it in moderation. You don't go nowhere near or eat as much, as what you were doing before. So for example, I love fried chicken, right? Don't we all love fried chicken? Or maybe you don't love fried chicken, but instead of having like fried chicken every week or every 2 weeks, then you might have it once a month. Once you've had a great start on your weight loss journey, you will notice that your stomach begins to shrink. You won't even want as much food on your plate. Your portions will become much smaller. And this is really important because if you do good and you maintain this, you will maintain your weight and you will never go back to eating super large portions of food, which is just very healthy. Nothing is healthy about sitting at a table and you're eating 3 and 4 portions of the same size. It's just like, girl, and I used to do that like over and over again. Alright guys, so tip number 7 is not to weigh yourself on the scale every day. And I say that because in the first couple of days, you're not going to see a huge difference in your weight, right? You're not going to be losing like 10 pounds in the first day. And so when you step on the scale and you don't see a change, that can be very discouraging. So my suggestion is weigh yourself every 3 days, right? Because after a certain amount of time, your body will, begin to change. You will see the weight loss from not eating as many calories, working out, drinking more water. You'll see a change. So in your journal or somewhere in a notebook, get yourself a notebook. You just weigh yourself every 3 or 4 days. That way you'll see progress, you'll feel good, you'll feel confident to keep going, and you won't get discouraged to give up. All right guys, so tip number 8 is to drink lots of water. When I say lots of water, I mean 64 ounces of water every day. I know that's a lot of water, but actually water is a great appetite suppressant. It helps you burn calories and it also helps you eliminate waste. You need to take a you know what I'm saying? But Amazon has a water bottle that I've been using for the last 6 months. I wish I could show you in person right now, but I've just had to order this is my second or third one because my daughter keeps taking it. But anyway, it helps you keep track of how much water you're drinking during the day. There's little lines on the side to show you where you are, if you need to replenish your water, the time of day and all that. It's a great tool that helped me keep track of my water intake every day instead of just drinking from water bottles and you lose count. You're like, wait, where am I at? But yes, make sure you get a water bottle. If not this one, any kind of water bottle that's marked or has the ounces on it so that you can keep track of your water. Do not eliminate drinking water from your diet on your weight loss journey. It is one of the most important steps on your weight loss journey. Okay guys, now let's get into tip number 9, and this is juicing. Now I'm not talking about juices that you can buy from your local grocery store. I'm talking about juicing, like actually making fresh juices in your kitchen. This for me was such a life-changing experience about 2 years ago. I don't know, I was on YouTube and I saw somebody juicing. It just came up as a recommendation. And you know how we go down the rabbit hole on YouTube. I literally went and bought a juicer and learned all about juicing and started juicing. Well, juicing has so many nutritional benefits. The vitamins just get absorbed right into your bloodstream. And not to mention, I'm not even being funny, if you find the right combination of fruits and vegetables to juice, they actually taste good. Because, in the beginning I was thinking like, I'm gonna literally drink kale and cabbage or like all of this stuff. Like, how is that even gonna taste good? Because I've tried juices at like natural juice bars and stuff like that, and they were disgusting. They were too thick. I felt like I can like taste leaves in my mouth or something. But at home in my own kitchen, when I researched juicing, I found the right combination for myself. And juicing actually helps you lose weight, like healthy juicing. So for me, I replace a lot of my breakfast meals with natural homemade juices, right? So I found this juicing machine for a really low price. I'll link it below at Bed Bath & Beyond. And I just played around with some recipes. On your weight loss journey, I highly recommend investing in a juice machine and juicing. I feel like you're gonna feel so healthy. This will definitely change your life, right? So on top of adding like fruits and vegetables, you can put things like turmeric in your juice, garlic, ginger, all of these different things. Go on YouTube, search some recipes. When you buy your juicer, don't invest in buying a lot of fruits and vegetables at one time. This was a mistake that I made in the beginning. I literally went to the grocery store and bought like $200 worth of fruits and vegetables, and I was like juicing for hours. It's exciting when you get started, but just in the beginning, spend a little bit of money, you know, maybe $20 or $30, because you need to find the combination that you like, right? For me, I like juices that are sweet because I just simply do not want to just drink like leafy, gross juices, right? But we can get into juicing in another video another time, but that is highly recommended, a highly recommended tip on your weight loss journey, and that is creating fresh juices for you to drink. And you can also do this for breakfast. You can use it as a meal replacement, a snack, however you want to do it, but it does keep you full. And again, I highly recommend juicing for the health benefits. It helps you lose weight, and it is just a healthy alternative for snacking and meal replacements. Alright guys, so tip number 10, I was doing this sometimes subconsciously, not even knowing, and this is fasting. I don't know if you've ever tried fasting before, but this accelerated my weight loss in a way that like I can't even explain to y'all. I feel like I was losing weight at a steady pace in my weight loss journey, but once I incorporated fasting, I feel like the weight just literally started to fall off of my body. So how I would do this is I would not eat past 8 o'clock, right? And this is very important. You have to choose a time that you can stick to every day. So for me, typically, I don't know, like a lot of days I work until 7 o'clock. I need to get home, eat, and do all of that within an hour, right? So make sure you're sticking to a time that's comfortable for you. So for me, it was 8 o'clock. I would stop eating. I mean everything. No fruits, no vegetables, nuts, nothing, just water. Past 8 o'clock, no food goes into your mouth, and you pick a time the next day where you will resume eating. So for me, this kind of fluctuated sometimes because if I work out in the morning, I have to eat immediately afterwards, right? So if I do like a 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. workout, I have to eat immediately after. But if I don't work out, then my fast will end at 11 o'clock. That's like an like 11 o'clock a.m. right? So I'll go from 8 o'clock p.m. to 11 o'clock a.m. and I will start with lunch and not breakfast, right? This is not every single day, but I will do it like 3 or 4 days in a row. If you do it, you're definitely going to see the weight fall off, right? These little tips, guys, if you just start incorporating them 1 at a time, 2 at a time, or 3 at a time, you will see a dramatic improvement in your weight loss, and your weight loss journey won't seem so overwhelming. You'll feel confident, you'll feel healthy, and you will definitely feel good on your journey. Alright, tip number 11, this is basically a given, and that is working out. Okay, I know some of you like, man, we got almost to the end of the video and she said nothing about working out. You can definitely lose weight without working out, but for me, I want my body to feel good. I want to feel in shape. I want to feel energetic, and I feel like working out, is the key to doing that. So whether or not you're working out at a gym, you're working out with a trainer, you create your own workout. This is a vital part to your weight loss journey, right? Get that body moving, burn calories. I feel like when you work out, or at least for me, it gives me so much energy, especially if I start my day off in the morning with a great workout. It improves my quality of how I feel for the rest of the day. I feel like working out also improves your mood. It makes you happier, and it fights depression, okay? Now, talk about depression in another video and the things you should do to combat that in another video, just in case you are wondering, okay? And make sure you guys are working out a minimum of 3 times a week. I work out 4 times a week, and sometimes if I'm extra crazy, it might be 5 or 6. And working out doesn't necessarily mean you're regular, like, okay, like I just said, like a trainer, going to the gym. Some of those times could also be at home, dancing in the mirror, doing fun things. Like, that's my number one fun thing to do at home. Like when I don't feel like just doing like a basic standard workout in my basement, I'll literally go to my home office, turn on some Beyonce. I love Coachella, right? So I will literally put Coachella up on my computer screen, you know, connect it to my Bluetooth, have it blasting, and I will sit there in the mirror and practice her moves, and I'm burning calories, I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, and I'm just having a good time. A workout doesn't necessarily have to always mean some like laborious workout that you don't want to do, because I know a lot of people get hung up on, oh man, I don't want to work out, it's boring or it's too hard. You can start with simple things, dancing in the mirror. Maybe you just want to, you know, in your city, rent a little divvy bike and ride around for a little while. So find something that you like, that you can stick to, that's fun, and that's going to make you feel good about yourself. Guys, if you like videos like this about lifestyle, fashion, I do a little bit of luxury, make sure you consider subscribing to your girl's channel. Alright, tip number 13 on the weight loss journey is simply no alcohol. That's not a problem for me. I'm not a drinker. I'm going to make it super quick. No alcohol, because alcohol contains 1,000,000 freaking calories, okay? So in the beginning of your weight loss journey, until you get to your ideal weight, eliminate alcohol. Okay. Alright guys, so this is my last tip, and I feel like it's probably the most important one, but that is keeping a positive mindset, right? On this weight loss journey, in the beginning especially, you might feel defeated, you might feel depressed, you know, you're looking at your body and you're like, oh God, I just want to make a huge change and I want to see it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was definitely me. I'm just like, I just want to snap my fingers and be done with it, right? But you got to put in the work, you got to put your best foot forward, and you got to go in 1000%, and that requires keeping a positive mindset, right? You're going into this weight loss journey, you want to come out a winner. You have to give yourself daily positive affirmations. You know, whether you put an app on your phone or you write down affirmations, this is vital to your weight loss journey, because you don't want to quit, you don't want to give up, you know, because it's easy to give up. It's easy to feel like I'm not hitting my goals, I'm not where I want to be, and I'm never going to get there. But that's not true, right? That's that negative self-talk that we sometimes gives ourselves, right? So you have to just tell your other self, I'm going to beat this weight loss situation, I'm going to come out a winner, and I'm going to be looking finer than ever, right? So just keep a positive mindset, ladies, on your weight loss journey. I would love to chat with you in the comments if you have any questions or just want to talk about weight loss or any other thing about weight loss in the comments, right? Thank you guys for watching my video. If you are not a subscriber, consider, that's my blunder for today, blunder number 50. Consider subscribing to my channel. I love you guys. Thanks for watching to the end, and to the next video, guys. Peace.